The first thing that I want to do is I'm going to pull up the final version of our project here and make sure that we're going to be building the exact same thing. So here's what that looks like. We've got a logo, an H1, a login and register button that will alert when you click on them. And so that's what we're going to be building for this exercise. But before we actually put all of that stuff together, let's just get something onto the page. So ultimately, we're going to need to get this document get element by ID of root, and we want to render a React component to that. We need to render some UI. So I'm going to say React DOM.render, and we'll render just a div that says hello, and then we'll render it to that root element. We'll close it off, and we'll see we need React DOM, and we need React so we can create React elements. So I'm going to import React from React, and import React DOM from React DOM. And we'll save that, and let's just see if we get hello. There we do. Awesome. And so now let's go ahead and make a app component. So I'm going to make a function app, and we'll just move this right up there and instead render the app. And let's just make sure that also renders. Awesome. And so from here, we want to render out the logo. So let's go ahead and take a look at that logo. It's simply an SVG element, and here we can specify a width and a height if we want to, and it's exported by its name. So let's go ahead and import the logo from components logo, and then we'll render that inside of our div right here, logo. And let's specify a width of 80 and a height of 80. Save that, and boom, there we go. Awesome, starting to look pretty close. We just need to get an H1 on here and a couple buttons. So let's add our H1 for bookshelf, and let's add a div with a button, login, and then we'll do another div with a button for register. We'll save that, and hey, those are looking pretty similar. Nice. If I click on login, nothing happens, and register. So let's add some interactivity here. We'll have an on click, and this will alert login clicked, and we'll do basically the same thing for our register, except this will say register clicked. And I think that's everything we've got to do. So let's just click here, login clicked, and register clicked. Awesome. And these are looking exactly the same. So in review, what we did here is basically everything you see here. So we rendered with React DOM to this root element that was already on the page from our index.html. And we created this app component that renders the logo, which we're pulling in from our components directory. And we rendered out the title of our app along with a button for login and register.